Hey everybody, this is John Asraf, and I am coming to you live from beautiful sunny San Diego. And tonight we're going to be talking about really how you can set and achieve any goal you choose. Now, I really believe that this is possible for you, and I also know that most people do a great job of setting goals, but they don't do a great job of achieving their goals. And I've invested a lifetime and lots of money trying to understand why I've been able to achieve goals, why I've been able to help people achieve goals, but more importantly, why is it so difficult for some people to really achieve and go after their life's goals and dreams and do it effectively and efficiently? Now, I made you several promises in inviting you to this live webcast, and no matter where you are in the world, I'm going to keep that promise. And here are the things that I shared with you. I shared with you why I believe that no matter how big your goals are right now, they're too small. They're way too small for most people. Now, I know some of you probably have big, grandiose goals, and congratulations to you. Number two, I want to share with you several of the fundamental errors, mistakes that people make when they're setting their goals and how you can avoid them. Number three, I said that you can learn how to earn 3 to 5 times, maybe 10 times more income in the next 12 months. And I don't like to say in the next, weekend or 30 days or 90 days, because we need some time to help you really understand the goal setting process and the goal achieving process. Two different processes. And then, how do you attract? Through either the law of attraction, the right people, tools, resources, and everything you need in order to really make your life the masterpiece that you want it to be, and more importantly, how do you feel proud of yourself that your life has purpose and meaning? After all, the reason that most of us want to achieve certain things in our life is so that we can feel like our life has purpose and meaning. And what I can share with you is that my journey to learning how to set and achieve goals came around 31 years ago when I was 19 years old, and I was getting myself into an enormous amount of trouble in Montreal, Canada. I quit high school when I was in grade 11. I hated school, and they didn't really like me very much there either. But I knew that I had something within me that I really wanted to achieve success. My dad was a cab driver. My mother worked at a local department store. We weren't poor. We had food on the table, lots of love, but we never had more than enough. And some of you have heard me share this story before of how I used to watch Robin Leach on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. And I'd see these incredible lifestyles of beautiful cars and homes and vacations and clothing and people that were doing good charitable works in the world. And I wanted to become one of those people. But I didn't know how I could until I met one man. And this man's name was Alan Brown, and he was a real estate developer and the owner of several real estate companies in Toronto, Canada. And my brother introduced me to him, and my brother said to Alan, I said, listen, my brother's having a challenging time. He's not doing the right things. He's not getting the results he wants. He's getting in trouble with the law. Could you help him? And Alan pulled me aside and asked me a few questions. And I'm going to ask you a couple of those questions today or tonight, depending on where you are. But the first question he asked me was this. He said to me, are you interested in becoming a millionaire and becoming a good person? I wasn't a really good person at the time. And he said, are you interested, or are you committed to really achieving some grand goals and making something worthwhile with your life? And I asked him this question. After he asked me that question, I said to him, I said, Alan, what's the difference between whether I'm interested or whether I'm committed? And he said to me something that stayed with me for 31 years, that hopefully will stay with you for a long time. He said, the difference between interest and commitment is this. He says, if you're interested in achieving your goals, if you're interested in becoming wealthy, if you're interested in having a nice physique, if you're interested in having a great relationship, if you're interested in those things, you won't do what it takes. You'll do what's convenient, what's easy, and what everybody else does. He said, however, if you make the decision to be committed, then you will be able to achieve whatever goals you want to achieve no matter what. He says, because you'll learn what you need to learn. You'll rehearse what you need to rehearse. You'll practice, you'll drill, and you'll do everything that is needed to be done in order to achieve success. He said to me that the people who are committed don't have excuses. They relentlessly give up all of the excuses and the reasons why their life or their circumstances are the way they are. They stop blaming other people. They start blaming their circumstances. They stop blaming their economy. They stop blaming their lack of knowledge, lack of education. They stop blaming all the reasons why and all the references and stories that they have, and they put all of their attention and focus on how they will and how they can achieve their goals.